Alrighty then. We are live according to YouTube.
Alright, let me
Okay.
just
Yep, we are live. And you know what? We're just gonna bring up Discord.
Hi Mega.
Hello.
Oh, Mega, we're streaming. We're doing an update.
I know. I just saw the notification, and that's why I joined.
So Mega, you haven't been here lately, but the others have, and so stream. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hi out there, it's me, Blake. So here's the thing, everyone. Chat room is not, the chat bot is not working. I will have to look at chat through this. Go. Now we are good. Okay. Hi everyone. Welcome to the stream. So welcome to another update video. If you guys have noticed, probably have noticed, we are not... What's the next episode of A Lose Clues? Well, that's, what we're here to talk about, kinda. Everyone, I know I mentioned this in the last update video, but it's gotten kind of worse over time because of you-know-what. And I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm burnt out. I've been doing this channel for almost the course of 3 years now, and I'm just gonna be brutally honest with you all. I'm burnt out. Every time I'm editing an episode, I just feel like it's a mandatory thing. It's because the channel's grown so much. I'm so happy that you guys are here. You know, I'm so happy for the fans. I'm so happy you guys support the videos. And I love the support. But it's almost gone from, like, a hobby to essentially almost a job, which I physically cannot get paid for. We were going to try Patreon, but after thinking about it, legally we cannot do that. I checked the legality of it. For what we do, yeah, we don't do enough to even remotely even think about Patreon. So here's the thing, everyone. I'm happy for the success. I'm happy for everything, but I do have to say it's not that we're going to be pausing for a bit. I want some ideas, because one of my ideas is I already talked with the group about this. Mega, I was going to get you on call because, you know, you would be a kind of core part of this. I'm thinking about me personally taking a step down for a bit as, you know, technically CEO. I'm thinking about taking a step down, honestly, because I've been doing everybody, come on, Blake is going to college.
Yeah, totally.
I'm not actually going
It's
to college, but
And we'll get a Joe. We'll find us a Joe.
We'll find him a Donovan Patton somewhere.
Nah, we already have one.
His name is Dave. I'm joking.
You sure? You sure about that?
His name is Gabe, actually.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Dave's more like the Steve that left before the Steve.
No, he's Jeeve. He's Jeeve.
That's right. I'm going to have to disable this for a second. Dave agreed to it just now. He's agreed to take over for me while I am gone. But here's the thing about it, everyone. I don't know if I want to do this, because at the same time, I love these guys to death, but like what we do is it's not easy. Mega can tell you firsthand from when he first joined the team, he was like, "Oh, this is gonna be super easy. Editing will be a cinch." Mega, would you agree with me now?
That absolutely did not go well
You're funny,
whatsoever.
Blake. You're funny.
Oh dear.
Yeah. It's not easy.
Mm.
It's a long process. It's a
No,
very painful
no.
process, especially since we all the three of us editors now recently the three editors I'm what became recently not the only editor. Josiah and Mega. Mega's been editing for us since 2019. But so you know, Mega Team. We have Mega Team, Josiah, and me. We have been the three editors. And the past episode, Lose Clues, episode 3, was the first episode we tried this on, and it went well. The problem that we're running into right now is I'm not sure if I want to physically act anymore. I definitely want to do like community theater and stuff like that I've been doing for the past few years. But when it comes to on-camera acting for, and Blake, I don't know. I don't know if me and Josiah filmed introducing ourselves. In fact, we've actually technically filmed. There is a lost episode of Blue's Clues and Blake now that I technically it's lost media now because it got lost when my computer broke. Way back in November, it was either December or no, it was during my January wipe. It was during right around the time that we did that last update. My computer wiped itself. It completely wiped itself.
Oh yeah.
It committed genocide.
That's rough, buddy.
It committed sewer slide on itself.
Hard drive clean.
Committed.
It wiped it clean up
Hello,
until actually up until I got it. It wiped itself right to the day, I think around the day I imported all my stuff to this new PC, way back in November. So, Fun in the Snow, which was going to be the third episode, which was going to be a winter episode, it's now summer, was lost. Completely. So for the past few months, we've been trying to think about, we've been working on Lose Clues, so about March, we were like, hey, we probably should have done, we probably should get back to,
and
Blake. So we all banded together. Gabe did a complete restyling of the show. He redesigned all the characters except Blue, except the puppies.
Inspired by
he redesigned.
Inspired by
He drew all the characters.
Clint
He, ripped Clint F. Berkeley deleted it because via fuck.
Can we get an F in the chat?
That's another thing that we've actually been worrying about. So Dave talked about this a little bit in his stream, but recently it's been discovered that Viacom, Nelvana and Viacom, Nelvana has now become associated with 9 Stories Inc. Now 9 Stories is the ones that are creating Blue's Clues and You. That's Angela, Tracy, that's the original Clues team. I love them to death, but the problem we're having right now is they're noticing fan content, and they're also noticing the re-uploads of their episodes. Blue's Clues content is in actual jeopardy right now. Because they are if you have actual audio from one of their episodes in one of your videos, I had to take down Reenactment Show. You can still watch it on Google Photos, in that Google Photos group that is probably the link is in that one episode 4 video with the episode 4 link. Yeah, it's in there. You can watch all of the Reenactment Show in there. I did have all the episodes backed up with their original file size, so you can still watch the original PowerPoint episode 1, 2, and 3. The episodes there. But now we also have to. Now we have to worry about no fuck ya, is what I'm calling them.
No fuck yeah.
No fuck ya. No.
But you
worries.
can't do that. You can't cuss on stream. No, I'm joking.
This is technically this is not a kid-friendly stream, by the way, everyone. Our streams are never like that.
Content warning.
Our channel's already set for not
Our
for
stream.
kids. Anyway,
Yeah.
so the current predicament is this. For one, we've got Nelvana on our backs, and here's the other thing. Here's the big thing that's been the big motivation, almost demolisher. When I created this channel way back in 2017 now, or 20,
Good
it was
old
either
Spots
2017 or 2018.
Because there's spots.
Yep, back in the Spots in days. I created this channel because there was no Blue's Clues anymore. There wasn't a show that I felt, was good for kids. The channel was originally meant for kids. It was quite literally my version of Nick Jr. What I wanted.
The BA network.
The old BA network. It was what I wanted from
Except it
kids
was
TV. I
literally
wanted
just Blue's
Yeah,
Clues.
I know. I was trying. We tried to expand a couple times. Me and my friends, personal friends from IRL, me and him teamed up at first. We tried to do. I think we tried it at first with Barney and Spot. We also tried. He was a big fan of Chuck E. Cheese back in the day, so he was trying to do one of those kind of thing. Fan show.
Aw.
Spots
No,
sensing you
No,
when.
Spot Sense is gone. It might come back with a new host if I leave, because mainly the only thing they'll be able to do is PowerPoint. And
Why don't
PowerPoint and
Mega?
Lose
Maybe
Clues.
Mega could be the new host.
PowerPoint and Lose
No.
Clues.
Nope.
PowerPoint and Lose Clues. But so here's the thing. I created the channel as a channel for kids because Blue's Clues wasn't a thing. There was no show like Blue's Clues. I created it for my niece, who is now 3. She was 0 when
She was.
she was just born
She was-
when I created the channel.
She was a fetus.
No, she wasn't a fetus, but she was a little
She was
child.
there.
But that was it at the time. I also created it because I was also inspired by I know Josiah hates the name, but his show that shall not be named.
The show who must not be named.
Show who shall not be named.
Yeah, anybody remember SpongeBob
Oh,
Clues?
can we say
Do you
it?
have any
Can we
SpongeBob
say it?
Clues fans in the
Yeah.
Can we
house?
say it? Can we say it?
We're allowed to say
Can
it
we legally
for the
Can we
stream.
legally say it?
I mean, what the heck?
So yeah, SpongeBob's
Okay.
Clues inspired me, specifically
Spinach
SpongeBob's
Bed's
Big Musical.
Clues.
That was a big one for me. I loved that episode, dude. You did an amazing job on that. Seriously.
Thank you.
Yeah, I there's so much effort that went into
I
that.
will not do SpongeBob's Clues in you.
Never.
No,
Never.
never.
Even though that's a thing that might be coming,
Oh
Pinterest.
god damn it.
I've seen-
Oh.
I joined the team.
Anyways,
Pure curiosity.
Anyway, so the current thing is this. Now, Blue's Clues and You exists. My job is done.
So,
My job's done. There's no more point of me doing it because And You literally has so much more production quality. It has the original show team coming back. You have the actual actors of Steve and Joe coming in every now and then.
yes.
You have Josh, who
So does
who
this mean
10
Blue Moon
times-
is canceled?
Blue Moon is not canceled
No.
per se. But in my personal opinion, it might be time for me to say thank you. Thanks for all your help. And Steve on out of here. It might be. It might be.
But that doesn't mean we won't
That
have
doesn't
a
mean the
Joe.
channel is going to stop. Because this isn't just the BA Network. This is Bloomer Productions, and I'm not the only one here. We've got Gabe, we've got Josiah, we've got Tyler, and here's the main thing that's probably going to happen if I leave. If I leave, a Lose Clues will probably become the main focus of this channel. I'm just going to be honest. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. That's the show's popular, the show is, it's still
in development in some areas.
It's in development in areas, but it's a show in work.
It's in progress.
But the thing with Lose Clues will probably become the main focus, and I'm not saying I'll stop being on the channel. I'll still probably do small things like PowerPoint and stuff like that. And you guys are going to get at least one more episode of Blue's Clues and Blake before it goes into limbo for a bit while I take my break. I'm happy to announce that we are really close to visually being done with editing Blue's Clues and Blake episode 3. Introducing
Yes.
ourselves. We did decide on it.
Yay.
We are doing more episodes than season 1. We're not gonna go in order. We're gonna NU it and just choose random episodes that we like. Specifically, we chose Big Book About Us. So that'll be coming soon. I figured out a cool thing with the the green screen quality is a lot better. Overall, the episode, in my opinion, is really good. But when it comes to Blue's Clues and Blake, after introducing ourselves, the show might be on a giant hiatus for a little bit. Until I can personally get myself motivated again. Because,
Oh yeah.
you know what has been very demotivating for me. Personally, there's also because, I've mentioned this in the past, but I don't want to just be known as the Blue's Clues guy. You know, I turned 16 in February. It hasn't really hit me because of you know what. But recently, with everything, with you know what leaving and, you know, the quarantine, you know, all of a sudden disappearing, you know, the world's going back to normal, things are activating, I've got to get out of the house eventually. Still have yet to get out of the house for the past 2 weeks, send help. But,
Yeah.
well, congratulate, happy birthday, Rocco. Happy birthday, Rocco. Happy birthday to you. La 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 la.
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
Anyway,
birthday.
everybody play because it's Rocco's special day. Happy birthday. Anyway, so that current predicament is that
Predicament.
we, you know, I'm thinking here's what's going to happen. We do have an official, I know I said a couple, updates ago that Josiah would be Josh, but he has stepped down from that position, and, now Dave will be fulfilling, Dave will be fulfilling as both Josh and Joe. I don't know if you guys have been hearing, he's actually been practicing it a lot. He's got the singing down, he's got the tone. In all honesty, he could even replace me as Steve. He could be all three. I'm being brutally honest. I'm not trying to down myself here and like take myself down a notch, but like he can do a really good Steve voice. He's gotten so much better at the Steve voice. I will not lie. He could take over for all three, and nobody would be able to tell if it's him. It'd be like he's Steve, Joe, and Josh, but you wouldn't be able to tell because he's so good.
I mean, you could, but you know, it's whatever.
But so that's that is the current issue. Of course, that was a joke. Of course, I'm gonna still be Steve. I'll still do Steve's lines for anything that needs to be recorded for Steve. But you know, fan fiction episodes, that'll be a thing. I know we mentioned Teal's Clues last time. That we've got a full we have planned that out completely. However, then you know what hit.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be the host?
Probably
Yes.
probably still me, but we'll figure that out. I'm not saying I can't. I'm not saying I'm going to leave you guys. I'm not stopping editing. I'm not going to stop.
Alright.
I enjoy. It's a passion part of mine. This entire channel is still part of my passion project.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I'm going to edit less, and I'm going to work on less, because, see, here's the thing, like I said before, my brain completely got distracted, before Rocco said, you know,
It
mentioned
went
it,
boom boom.
I was, you know, I turned 16 in February, and, you know, because of, you know what, the quarantine finally leaving, it's finally hitting me that I am 16 now. It's hitting me that, oh my gosh, I have a lot more responsibilities all of a sudden. I'm legally able to, you know, for example, get a driver's license if I wanted to. That's not going to happen because of if I literally just hold my hand up in front of the camera. Look, you can literally see it on camera. The shaking. It's just the shaking. So I've got to get some. I've actually got to get some therapy for past issues that have happened in my life. You know, I've got some things to work out. Plus, like I said before, I'm not sure if I want to physically act anymore. I'm thinking I want to pursue voice acting, for example. That's been a really big part of my. I love voice acting. I've been voice acting for a couple fan projects for a bit now. For the past even before I started this channel, I did that. Have you guys thought about working on season 7? Which one?
Stop that.
Which
Someone's already doing it.
one? His name is you, and Justin, and Alex.
Who said it's me and Justin?
No. I'm talking to Danny.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah, we could maybe do it. My only thing is, here's my thing with season 7. Alexander Bex, if you're watching this, I don't care if you hate me after I say this. Blue goes to the dentist with Blue goes to the doctor. I'm sorry.
Is he even on stream?
No, and he'll probably watch this eventually because he's one of our viewers.
I'll send it to him.
I'm going to be honest. It was Blue goes to the doctor, and Gabe even offered to change the clues, but so you know, if one thing I'd suggest to you is think about more original concepts. Don't just copy
Heck, we got into
episodes.
we had like this big argument. We're not going to talk about it here, but we'll talk about it after stream.
Got it. But yeah. So that's all I have to say about that. Now, when it comes
Should I kind of
when
like
it comes to the channel, the one thing I have to ask you guys is if I was to take a break. It doesn't. This is our personal Discord private group that only we are in. Only BMP main members are in. That's what we're talking in right now. But so the thing right now is I have to ask you all, do you honestly think if I took a break you guys could lead over the channel for a bit? If I took a step down from leader, could you guys do it?
Of course.
That's one thing from Gabe. What about you guys? I've already got a yes from Dave, but
Sure thing.
it's a yes from Tyler.
We could try.
So we can.
I'm just not sure how it's gonna turn out, though.
Yeah, trust me. That's how
We'll try our best.
That's how it is for a lot of things.
We're not going to say that it's going to be perfect, but
Yeah.
we're going to try our best.
Yeah.
Be right
Yeah.
back.
The quality of the videos might not be the exact same since they don't have the same video editing. I'm kind of blessed from my parents that they have graciously paid for Adobe Premiere Pro, but Adobe Premiere Pro is not cheap in the slightest. The Creative Cloud is expensive. I feel Danny said I feel like Gabe and Dave would make great leaders if you took a break.
Oh.
Yeah.
Duty called. Gotta go.
All right.
Huh.
Works, Tyler.
Nope.
But
Tyler's gone.
yeah. So the other thing I want to, you know what? Let's drift away from news and let's just go into some things I've personally been working on for a bit.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let's pull up the full webcam. Turn off the image. And let me plug in a light. You all can see my beautiful face. Just kidding, I haven't.
I can already see your beautiful safe face on the cam.
Yeah, but it's not light. Alright. Hello, everyone. Okay, so. Currently, here's the current thing. I'm currently working with, I just started working with Domeless again to get my prize
Yay.
for the notebook contest from November. Because of,
Remember when that was a thing?
Because of the you-know-what, I have not been able to, you know, get mine. So, that's nothing on Domus. That's my fault. A couple months ago, when I was, or even before you know what started, I was supposed to have it by January actually, but my mom didn't want me sharing out our address, so.
Oof.
Is the notebook lost in transit?
Not lost in transit. He got it back, but because of you know what, they didn't want it. He didn't want to send it out and risk, you know.
Yeah.
So now
We
that
don't
it's
wanna
over,
die.
though, close to being over. But this is a personal thing of mine. I cannot see the chat, so I'm actually gonna look at the chat here. This is my personal cardboard. I wouldn't call this season 1. Maybe I'd call this
His
season 1.
very
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd call this season 1.
Yeah.
I'd call this season 1. I've still got the wooden
his
notebook.
very own
Uh,
candy
The other problem with
dandy.
continuing Blue's Clues and Blake right now is, oh boy. This thing is falling apart. The M. Blake notebook
Oh, man.
is falling apart.
All your notebooks are falling apart,
Sneak peek for
Blake.
the clues. They're drawn terribly.
Like, why'd you put them together with sticky tape and
I
plastic?
didn't.
Yes, we did. It's falling
I
apart.
glued them.
The glue is bad.
It's lasted me like 5 months.
I mean,
The glue is
honestly,
a
all your
lie.
notebooks are falling apart.
And I've still got the original wooden covers, but I recently bought some wood. So hold on, let me see if I can grab it. Is this it? I think this is it. This is it. Yeah. Okay. I recently bought like a ton of clipboards. Not a ton. Actually, it's only 2. But this is how I made the first wooden notebook. Way back, actually, exactly 1 year ago. I remember. I made it back in May. And that's when I made this. Now, at the time, I thought, this was great. This thing was great. The colors, I loved them. It was perfect. But now...
But then we had that one video.
But then Domeless,
shared a certain video.
specifically Domeless's video made me realize how color inaccurate these are. And I'm not a big person for prop accuracy, but I would love to get some prop accurate notebooks. Now, I have made some other notebook covers. I've got notebook covers ready for a lot of notebooks. I've got the treasure hunt notebook made of cardboard. I've got the holiday notebook without the present on it. I'd have to make that myself. Yes, it is accurate with the black inside, And then, I've got the, treasure. Okay, but that's notebook update for Blake's failure into making handy dandy notebooks.
Making notebook props.
Making notebook props. That is Blake's current.
Meanwhile, my notebooks are, they're just handcrafted
Dave
notebooks, but
finally got
like,
one, and Mega's just sitting over there depressed without one, as usual.
yeah.
But
Yet he can get both of them for like
I don't think I showed
30
this last
bucks.
stream actually. Hold on, give me a sec. There's actually a very cool one I did that I actually want to show off. If I can find it. It's in here. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Okay. This is not made of wood, but it's decent if I ever wanted to do a Joe video. This is my cardboard Joe notebook.
Oh, that's the one I'm holding right now.
No, it's actually not.
Well,
Don't
close.
ask why a helmet's in there. I don't know. I think I was testing out drawings for the number 5. A spiral. Oh wait, we have 3 clues in here. Oh wait.
What
look,
3 clues we
look,
got?
look.
What are our
Okay,
clues?
Okay.
Our
We got
clues
something from Steve
are
Goes to College for some reason. Joe gets a clue. The number
is
5.
this shadowing?
Number 5.
Mm-hmm.
And a helmet. That's 5 clues. What do we get?
Foreshadowing for what's gonna happen to Blue's Clues and
Oh
Blake.
no, Dave. I mean, Cave.
No,
Gabe.
Dave. Come
Dave,
on.
too soon, dude. Too soon. Too soon, man.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, so that's the current problem, or the current issue, or the current state of the channel. When Blue's Clues and Blake episode 3 will be out? Unknown, because we've still got to get the voice actors. We still gotta
Yay!
get their lines. If you're watching the lines, I'll send you the DM and the blah blah blah. Teal's Clues, that is in stasis. It'll come out eventually, hopefully, maybe this summer, probably not. And finally, Alu's Clues, eventually. With that said, I think that's all for this stream, guys. Thank you all for watching. Who made the Alu's Clues notebook? Now, here's the thing. Anything in Alu's Clues is made by Tyler. See, we all connect through Discord.
Yeah.
So none of us, we've eventually we want to all meet up in real life somehow. That'd be cool. But when it comes to actual props that Tyler and me have, we both have separate props. He has his he has his notebook, which he made his own. And I have mine, that I made my own.
Just DIY.
Yeah. So, if you guys want to ask a question, do you have someone to play the demonic puppy? Bow bow. Bow 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 bow. I don't know. Isn't that how Green Puppy sounds, kinda?
Bow
That's
bow.
basically
yeah,
Alu.
just
It's basically Alu.
No, Alu is Row Row.